Hello students, today we are going to continue with the calculation of change in profit sharing ratio. Now before starting with the video, I would like to remind you that please subscribe, like, share with your friends and also press bell icon so that whenever new video I upload, you will receive a notification. Okay, now let's get back to the concept which we are going to learn today. Change in profit sharing ratio. If you have seen my previous video where we have started with the new topic, I said we are going to do this topic admission of a partner in 5 parts, and today we are covering the very first part, that is change in profit sharing ratio. So let's understand student how to calculate this. Now for this there are two types of sum students. You will have to read the question carefully to decide which type they have given in exam. Now type 1 is when new partner acquires his share from old partner in their old profit sharing ratio. This will tell you that this is type 1. So what is happening here student in type 1? New partner is getting his share from the old partner, which is obvious. Old partner will have to give some part of his share to the new partner. Now, how they are giving? They are giving in their old profit sharing ratio. If they are giving in their old profit sharing ratio, it is type 1 students. Now, how to identify students? This is the example which I have written already on the board. A and B is sharing the ratio in 3:2. Now, this is old profit sharing ratio between A and B, 3:2. And what question says? Mr. C is a new partner and he is going to get 1/4 share from A and B. Now how he is going to get 1/4 is not given in the question. If it is not given, it is type 1. Why I am assuming type 1? Because this 1/4 share we are going to give to C in this ratio 3:2 of A and B. So we are giving 1/4 share to new partner in old PSR. So this is type 1. This entire thing won't be written in the question student. They will just write A and B, old ratio is 3:2, new partner is going to get 1/4. When you see this type of question, it is type 1. Am I clear? Now how to identify type 2 students? Now the initial lines, words are same. This is important. So what the question is saying? When new partner acquires his share from old partner, these words are same. Only the boxes, focus on boxes students. So when the box says in their old PSR, type 1, and if question says in some specific ratio, then this becomes type 2. Now to make you understand, I have already written one example. See, this is the question. If you see in question, this way they have given, it is type 2. A and B, what is their old ratio given? This is old PSR given to you. 5:3 is old PSR. C is a new partner. C is taking 1/10 from A and 1/10 from B. Now this is specifically given to you. This is specific ratio which is given to you. So when you see in question this additional information given to you, it is for sure type 2. So can you make out a difference students between type 1 and type 2? To make it very much clear, I have written side by side both the example. You can compare. You can, if when you are seeing this video, you can pause it and you can see it, and you can also take down the notes. So I don't want just to watch the video. Also sit with your notebook and pen. I want you to take a notes of this. Am I clear? So hope you have understood the difference between type 1 and type 2, and I hope that you will easily distinguish it that this question is type 1 and this question is type 2. So what is type 1, students? Let's do recap quickly. In type 1 what happens? They will only give you old ratio and they will give you new partner ka share. That is the type 1. And in type 2 what happens? They give you old PSR and they will give you some specific ratio that C is acquiring 1/10 from A, and let's take another example, 1/5 from B. So any specific ratio might be given to you. So when this additional statement you see given in the sum, then you take that question as type 2. Now let's do the calculation, how to find it. So I am first explaining this example. A and B, old ratio is 3:2. C is going to get 1/4 share. And question is asking us to calculate new profit sharing ratio of A, B and C. So there are two steps for type 1. There are two steps for type 1 sum. So under type 1, you are going to calculate new PSR in two steps. What is your step 1? To find remaining share. What is the formula? 1 minus new partner's share. Now why 1? 1 because we are taking entire share as 1. So let's assume that entire share is 1. From this entire share, how much we are giving to new partner? 1/4 share. So from the complete share of 1, from that you minus new partner ka share 1/4, you will get remaining share. So you have to do LCM. Nothing is there means 1 into 4 into 4. So 4 minus 1 will give you 3. 3 upon 4 is your remaining share. Understood, student? Now those who are like very weak in maths, don't worry, I am giving you a trick. Let's assume that to new partner we are giving 1/7. So what will be your remaining share, students? It's very simple. Don't do LCM and all. You can minus directly. 7 minus 1 is how much? 6. 6 upon 7 is your remaining share. This trick I am giving for those students, those who don't understand LCM, or those students whose maths are weak. So you can go with this trick which I have said just now. If the share is 1/5, so what will be remaining share, student? You minus 1 from 5. So 5 minus 1 is how much? 4. 4 upon 5. I hope you have understood the trick. So for remaining share, this is the formula. 1 minus new partner share. 1 minus new partner share, that is 1/4. So doing LCM, you will get 3 upon 4, and even you can apply a shortcut. 4 minus 1 is 3. So 3 upon 4 is your remaining share. Am I clear with step 1? This is how you calculate remaining share. Now step 2 is very easy, student. Just follow with the formula. New ratio is equal to old ratio into remaining share. I call it as old ratio OR, remaining share as RS. So this is your remaining share. 3 upon 4. OR RS. I called it as OR RS so that we can easily remember it. OR RS. So now let's find out A ka new ratio. So for A ka new ratio, what is A ka old ratio? You check. Old PSR of A is 3. Now what you have to do? You have to take the total of this ratio. 3 plus 2 is 5. So you are going to write old ratio in a fraction. Don't say only 3. You will write 3 upon 5 into remaining share, which we calculated in step 1. That is 3 upon 4. Now what will be the answer, students? 3 3s are 9. 5 4s are 20. This is new ratio of A. Likewise, you calculate for B. B ka old ratio is how much? B ka old ratio is 2. And what is the fraction? You have to add this. 5. And remaining share is 3 upon 4. So what will be your answer? 2 3s are 6. 5 4s are 20. So this is the ratio of B. Now what you have to do, students? You have to write side by side all the partner ka share. What is A ka share you got? 9 upon 20. B ka you got 6 upon 20. And C ka, how much? It's given in question. C ka, we are going to give him 1/4. Now, what you will have to do? You have to take the denominator same. 20, 20. Here it is 4. So 4 ka table. 4 5s are. If you multiply in denominator into 5, you also have to multiply in the numerator. So what will be the new ratio? 9 upon 20, 6 upon 20 and 1 5s are 5 upon 20. So the new ratio is 9:6:5. This is how you calculate new profit sharing ratio. This is new profit sharing ratio of all three partners. So in future, they are going to share in 9:6:5. This is how we calculate new ratio in type 1. So these are two steps. Remaining share, I gave you a trick to find out quickly. Step 2, new ratio, ORRS. Doing step 2, you will get the new ratio like this. Now in the next video, I will explain you how to calculate new ratio under type 2. Till then, goodbye. See you.